Hi, I'm Gary.
And I'm Dina, and these are our two hot dingy dogs, Callie and Mila.
We're traveling on our 1996 Bayliner 3988 motor yacht on America's Great Loop. Join us on our journey and welcome aboard. Hi, everybody. It's crossing day. We're on our way to Dog Island to stage up. We're out in the Sound. The Sound is rather large. It's a little breezy, but it's not bad. We got 1 foot waves, maybe 2 foot at best. Um, but bad news. One of our buddy boats is in the channel coming out of Apalachicola, and it was shallow when we came through it, and we warned them of it. But they have ran aground and they are stuck in the channel, so they're going to have to wait for a rising tide to get them off of the sand. And they're calling towboat for a little local knowledge guidance to get through that cut. Once they get through the cut, I hope and pray that their props are not damaged, and he's going to have to clean out sea strainers and check all the systems to make sure everything's clear before we start, or they start the crossing, because you don't want to get on a 170-mile trek and then all of a sudden you start losing water pumps on your engines, and then you got a repair issue out in the middle of the Gulf. So anyway, we're still going to Dog Island to stage. There's 3 other buddy boats going to meet us there. And our thoughts and prayers are with our friends that they will be okay. I'm going to turn the camera around, or I will turn around. And you can see what I see in front of me. It's just open water. Pretty far out there. It's like 6 miles, 5 or 6 miles to the staging ground. And we are scheduled to depart there at 5 p.m. So from there, it's like 169 or 70 miles.
So this is it. January 7th into the 8th was our weather window. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I just thought it sounds scary. But then when he said that I would have to drive the boat while he slept overnight because we had to take turns, the more and more that sunk in and the more and more closer we got to that moment, I was terrified. Just between you and me, I didn't know if I could do it. And he kept saying, "You're going to be all right, you're going to be all right." But when that time actually comes, I broke down. I started crying. Had to get myself together again and say, "You can do this." But to be out in the middle of the ocean in the dark and all by yourself was scary.
Hi, everybody. We want to stop and talk about what we went through to get ready for the crossing. We're staged out here at Dog Island right now. But Dina, what do you think was the hardest thing for you in preparation for this?
Well, we left Orange Beach on January 1st. So we had originally the weather window was 5th, 6th, 7th, I believe.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
And we knew we had to get there quick because it's how many miles from the wharf to?
It's right at 200 miles, or 250, I think.
So we had quite a long trek to try to get there. And so we worked hard. We stayed on anchor for 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days. We did about 70 miles at least every single day. There were some shallow parts we were a little nervous about. And then to get to Carabel, hardest part for me was Carabel, because the docks at Carabel is just pylons. It's just wood things in the...
Yeah, finger docks. Very short finger docks.
And so when the tide was either up or down, it was difficult.
Yeah, and you know, we spent two days in Destin Harbor, anchored, waiting out bad weather. So
40-mile-per-hour winds, thunderstorms, and the harbor is kind of very small. they had to go ashore to get supplies, and they couldn't leave the dinghy there, so I had to learn how to operate the dinghy and figure it out and be all by myself going back and forth, and that was a little frightening. And then once I took them to shore, then a big thunderstorm came, 40-mile-per-hour winds, and it was terrifying. So that was terrifying, but at least we knew that the anchor was holding. But those gusts of wind scared me a lot.
It was pretty rough. We were in West Marine. We went into the store, me and our buddy boat, and it was calm when we went in. We come outside and it was just this gale force winds blowing like crazy.
And it was supposed to be a couple of hours. There was
Sorry, my arm went numb.
There was supposed to be a couple of hours. We don't have our stick out here. Supposed to be a couple of hour window before the next storm. Well, there wasn't any, and that was frightening. So we didn't expect that thunderstorm at that time. It was supposed to be clear, but it was a beautiful rainbow afterwards. But
Rainbows.
It was actually double rainbow for a little while. Very vivid. You could see every single color. But Carabel was a bit challenging to get the dogs on and off. That always is my problems here. I'm too short. You have to kind of climb out. You have to get on your butt and slide down. Hope you don't fall into the water. And the one guy next door, he's like, yeah, they don't even have a ladder to get back up if you do fall in. So if you fall in, there's nowhere to get back up. So it was a little scary. I didn't like that part.
But it was cheap. I like the price. Carabel is the bomb for price.
Not only the marina, but also your gas. So your stay and the gas was pretty cheap, and it was a pretty good price.
Yeah, it was $129 for 2 nights for a 40-foot boat.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
And they were all very nice. They got rocking chairs that you can sit right on the dock and watch the time go by. And
Sea Quarters was very good to us.
It was very nice. And Sea Quarters, everybody was very friendly. There's IGA right across the street. There's places to eat around you. So it was a nice place. And if you did miss your window, it'd be a great place to kind of hang out and stay until the next window.
Yes.
But I was hoping we didn't miss that window. So we're waiting on one buddy boat now. There's going to be, I guess, a total of 4 of us crossing.
Yeah, we have another buddy boat that has ran aground. It's stuck.
Waiting on a towboat.
So waiting on a towboat, and for us that's heart-wrenching because we ran aground once, and we got ourselves off.
Yeah.
But it is gut-wrenching, and all you can think about, oh my God, how much money is this going to cost?
Yes. Or what did I do? But I mean, we went through that same area, and it was very shallow.
Very scary. Very scary.
And you're right in the channel, so there's not much you can do but try to hope you don't run aground.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the channel, and I saw 3.9 feet at one point. And all I could do was my guts just knotted up. More than I ever want to feel again. I mean, it was just horrendous. But, for me, the challenges of getting ready for this is the daily things you do anyway. You check your oil every day, or you better.
Right.
But, when you get ready to do this crossing, you take that extra step in depth of doing everything and checking it. So it's more of a mental game, I think, than it is anything.
I know everybody's a little edgy right before the crossing here, and there's a lot to worry about. I think it's the unknown, it's the dark that's kind of scaring most of us. Once the sun goes down, you just watch the line on the plot charter thing and pray that nothing stops you, and you pray that your boat doesn't have a problem. And we've heard from a couple other buddy boats that we know of that have had problems, so that swims in your mind for a while, and you just pray that nothing happens. But we got 2 dogs aboard. We've done our preparation. We've got life jackets ready. We've got a ditch bag ready. You can prepare all you want. And the next window we're supposed to have 2 windows, but they're going away. So we have today, and that's it.
Today's it. And And it looks like there won't be another window for at least 14 days. So
Yeah,
we're going
there's
here.
a possible in a week, but I mean, this one looked like it was going to be great. Now it's not that great. They said the buffer for tomorrow is gone, so it might be a little choppy tomorrow morning. But
yeah, but it's been a little nerve-wracking, but I think we're ready. You can see two of our buddy boats behind us. One of them's a main ship 430, and the other one's a main ship 390. We're a Bayliner 3988, and our remaining buddy boat, let me turn, see if I can get them over my head. It's a Bayliner 4788, it's a bigger boat. So we're all going to go together. I personally, I want to get going. I want to get this show on the road. I want to enjoy some daylight in the open ocean and fish a little bit while we're going.
And they say if you're going to go 8 miles an hour, you should leave at 3, and it's already like 3:30.
Yeah,
or 4, something like that.
We've slated ourselves to go 9 mile an hour. So
Go 8, but it's still going to be like an 18 hour, 16
hour,
16 to 18 hours.
Yeah, so we're going to be taking shifts, and yes, I will have the mid watch once again, you Navy guys. And then
I don't mind having the mid watch or the 12 o'clock. Is that right?
Yeah, midnight. Yeah, midnight to 4 is mid watch, but
I'm the one that stays up.
So
I just don't want the first watch because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I want to get going into it and see how it goes, and then I'll just follow.
So here we are, Dog Island, getting ready to depart. Next time you see us, we will be flat out exhausted. So,
but on the other side.
On the other side, it's supposed to be 80 degrees down there, and the water's very beautiful right here. Actually,
it's gorgeous. It's turquoise.
It's turquoise. It actually looks exactly like Lake Erie in the dead of summer when it's really clear. But I'm really looking forward to going down to the other side and getting into 80 degrees in Clearwater area.
And have this off our bucket list. So we have just left. This is Dog Island right here. We're going around that into the open ocean. Here we go. The winds are a bit rough right now. We're hoping they calm down overnight. So it is a bit sporty. We're rocking and rolling. Just gave the girls some trazodone. I might need some for myself by the end of this.
It is a roller coaster out here, folks. I'm gonna try to see if I can hold still up here. You can watch. The boat is all over the place. Got about 15 mile an hour wind from the southwest, catching us on the beam. We're hoping and praying that the winds die down like they typically do. There you go, there's a good rise.
I've gotta keep the calm before the storm. I don't want less, I don't want more. Must bar the windows and the doors to keep me safe, to keep me warm. Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for. Can't part the sea, can't reach the shore. And my voice becomes the driving force. I won't let this pull me overboard. God, keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there at the altar as I fall down to my knees. Don't let me drown, drown, drown. Don't let me drown. So pull me up from down below.
Hi there.
Hi everybody.
It's 10 something.
10:15 at night. We're 1/3 of the way across the Gulf.
There's a wig across the Gulf. It's been rough. It's been bouncy. Never has really, well, I guess some of the swells have gone down.
A little bit. There's
little
still
bit.
a couple rough sets here and there.
But it's hard to walk. We're doing 2-hour shifts. And it is mine until midnight. And he's going to go do an engine check. We do talk to each other once an hour, top of the hour, just to make sure everybody's still awake and everybody's there. But it's been a little rocky.
She's putting it mildly.
Yeah.
It's been a little rough, you know.
It's been a lot more rough than what we thought it was going to be.
It's a lot rougher than it was supposed to be, actually. It's supposed to be 1 foot waves with the 1-to-1 ratio, and I'd say it's 3-to-3.
Yeah. It's one of those where they said it was going to be a good day, and it's really one of those days where we probably shouldn't have gone. But we're out here. It is rough.
We're rocking and rolling.
It's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ready to listen to everybody's song requests to keep me going. I also have some Monster Strawberry Dream, no sugar, 0 sugar.
Gotta have the monster.
Gotta have the Monster. And I'm ready for my 2-hour shift. We are after midnight, and I'm trying to be quiet because he's sleeping. Both dogs are sleeping with him. I've been on here since 10:30, and it's after midnight, and we're going strong. I look horrible, tired, but I'm okay.
Want less, I don't want more. Must bar the windows and the doors to keep me safe, to keep me warm. Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for. Can't part the sea, can't reach the shore. And my voice becomes the driving force. I won't let this pull me overboard. God, keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there at the altar as I fall down to my knees. Don't let me drown, drown, drown. Don't let me drown. So pull me up from down below, 'cause I'm underneath the undertow. Dry me off and hold me close. I need you now, I need you most. God, keep my head above water.
A little foggy out. Been encountered a couple of fishing vessels that were having trouble seeing us. We were having trouble seeing them. They were coming from a different direction across our bow. We put some spotlights on them. They put some spotlights on us. And we were clear. They did come very close. And one of the other vessels that are traveling with us said that they tried to get them to identify themselves. They didn't. And were on a collision course with them. They had to adjust their speed in order to keep from collision. But as they approached us,
We put spotlights, we hung horns, we did all kinds of things. And they did kind of slow down and went around us. There was 2 of them out here, but it is very difficult to see. The fog gets real thick and then it'll clear and then it gets real thick and you can't see anything again. And it's about 7 a.m. so we're starting to see some crab pods out there. So Gary has gone back up top so we can see a little better, and I'm getting ready to go and hopefully look for crab pods. We're in the abyss. In the middle of nowhere. There's the moon way up high. The sun is trying, but there's so much fog. And we don't see anybody. Our buddy boats are lost in the fog. We're lost in the fog. Fun morning, fun night, bumpy. But this morning, look at the seas. They're pretty nice. They're calmer, much calmer than what we've had. But it's interesting to just sit and watch the swell of it. There's port side. No difference. Foggy. Can't see. But this is first light. It's about after 7, I think, now. Sun would be there if it wasn't for the fog. We're starting to see crab pods everywhere, so we're watching for those. So these are the crab pods that we're looking at right here. They're different colors. This one was a little easier to see. It's red and white. Some of them are white and yellow and almost a clearish look to them, so it's more difficult to kind of avoid until you see them up close. But this one is pretty clear mark, but they're kind of all over scattered, and you just gotta watch for them.
All right, everybody, we have made it to Anclote Key, Anchorage, channel marker number 4. We are across the Gulf, and we will be anchoring up in this area behind Anclote Island for the day, or the night. So, welcome to Tarpon Springs. Still a lot of water here, big body water, but we're going to anchor out and go into a marina tomorrow. We've played dodgeball with crab traps, more than I hope I never see again. But it's been kind of cool at the same time. Weather's very warm. We got 7 feet of water underneath of us. I'm looking right at the bottom. Just beautiful down here. Got some dolphins up here feeding. See if I can catch them up close. I'm sorry I moved around on y'all.
There may be several boats over there anchored.
There we go. Hi, fellas. Such a cool thing to see. Look, swimming with us and checking us out.